Howdy, howdy, howdy. This is not actually the first time I've tried to do this. Oh, cool. Game Pass quest. This is technically the third time I've tried to do this. The first time was on my computer, and my computer said no, the game crashed immediately. The second time I was trying to use OBS because my capture card program wasn't working, and the audio was messed up. I almost didn't even do it again, but being able to fix my capture card felt like it was a sign I should give it another shot. But last time I read through all of the dialogue because I was trying to be helpful with my video. This time, since it's like the third time I'm playing through the tutorial, I don't know if I want to do that. I might just read the ones I choose.
It is the 41st millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy. There is only war. Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor, is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind. The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes, keep humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining. But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
I have difficulty believing that kind of hairstyle made it to the 41st millennium. They gotta deal with psychic assaults and the cold of space? What are these ships even good for? Except looking like fancy shoes.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements. It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is fought in the cities and hives of the Imperium. In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertian.
We are surrounded! Don't get overrun! Look! Through this door!
For if the Inquisition fails, if we fail, the Imperium falls with us.
Also, how did the British accent survive 41,000 years into the future when it didn't even last 200 years in the United States? But anyway, it's probably what I'm like, oh, do you want to continue the character? Yeah, that's me. That's what I eventually want to change my YouTube channel's name to. I just haven't decided yet. Or rather, I haven't decided when. I've been saying it for like a year now. I'm just nervous that once I change it, y'all are going to get the notification and we're like, who the hell is this? Alright, so that's the character I was playing as before when I lost the file. So I'm going to just purge them from existence. Exterminatus this bitch. Gone. So there's zealots and veterans and psychers and that guy. I'm not going to be that guy. But I also don't want to be a psyker because that opening cutscene made being a psyker look even more terrifying than it was when I tried it in Inquisition. Martyr. All of its various subtitles. That video is already done. I just haven't decided when I want to post it yet. But I think last time I chose being a veteran, I do recall making a couple of student loans jokes, but I'm not going to make them again. So, before, I think I chose Messalina Gloriana because of the word moon, and that was the entire reason I chose that, because I want to be from the moon, but it sounds like I get some extra character options if I choose Cadia, despite knowing nothing about it. Only thing I know about Cadia is it blew up. That's about it. So it's formerly the Imperium's most famous fortress world. It's a fall to mark the beginning of the era Indomitus, the Dark Imperium. It's got a cool swirl in the background of the remains of Cadia, though. I didn't want to choose Cadia before because it felt like without me having the proper gravitas or whatever the word I want is, without actually honoring Cadia, since I don't know nothing about it, I felt like I shouldn't play as from Cadia until I saw that there's a background locked behind being from Cadia, so let's just try that. So, childhood, there's Progena, militia lackey, or defender. So, let's see. They learn discipline, willpower, and hatred of the traitor. Well, I'm not going to pick that one. Militia lackey. Right, I chose militia lackey because trench running made me think of trench shotguns, and that's why I chose that. That was my entire reason. So I'm gonna do it again. And I think, right, unpaid debt. That's why I was making the joke about running from student loans, because Lord knows I'm not paying mine. So I'm gonna stick with that now that I remember why I chose it. Saved by the Sarge, recruited, field promotion, duel, warp storm. Right, I chose. Oh, is it just on all of the things I had chosen already? Well, I chose warp storm because I'm like, yeah, a few hundred years through space could save me from student loans. Yeah, sure. The character looks a lot less cursed than the last time I tried to make a new character. Wonder what that's about. Maybe it's just the screen I'm playing on. It looks like it really is just on all of the settings I picked last time. So this time I'm going to pick this one. And it's going to be pale. Because I named the last one Celine, and Celine was never a redhead. That's somebody else is the redhead. That changed nothing. Oh, that's the eyes. Right. Okay. Hairstyles. It's looking like you don't get to have long hair in this universe unless you're a rogue trader or something. Because I don't know what that ridiculous hairstyle that lady at the beginning had was about, but I can't do that. Or if I want long hair, it's only in the front, and then the back is just bald. Or I could have this nonsense. Like, one of the things I have against most of these hairstyles is most of them look like I had some sort of involuntary brain surgery at some point. But it's 40K, so it do be like that. It most assuredly do be like that. But Celine is supposed to have long hair, so might as well have her look like she had involuntary brain surgery. Why not? But it doesn't look like I can have the hair be the right color, so best I can do is just have it look like I'm older than I am. Or just this. This works. Facial hair, for some reason, includes eyebrows. I'm gonna have to get rid of my face having the word repent on it, because that's weird. I feel like they're probably the ones who put that there. Excuse me. Yeah, no face tattoos. Stop that. It's the 41st millennium. We're not about that anymore. It's not even really that cool looking now. So I know one of these is going to give me the floret, and I want that one. Come on, which shoulder tattoo does the thing? Wait. No, that's skull and crossbones. There it is. Just I was looking at the wrong shoulder. Scars. No scars. Right, because the scars look crazy. And I feel like with a scar like that, I would not have both my eyes. But I don't want to have one eye. A scar like that, that looks like I could probably have kept my eye. If Boruto can keep both his eyes with a gash like that, then I can too. Height. Tall. Unreasonably tall. That's another character trait of being Celine instead of Serena. Continue.
Just another day in the Imperial Guard. Only, I watched the world die.
There it is.
8,000 years of defiance gone in an eye blink. With it went some of the finest soldiers I had the honor to serve alongside. Not for glory, not for victory, not even for defiance, but because sooner or later, the void swallows everything. I learned something that day. No world, no bestie, and maybe no faith is impregnable. The agents of the enemy are everywhere. Watching, plotting, waiting. Only thing to be done with heresy is to root it out with fire and steel.
Not gonna lie, being a cutthroat from Cadia doesn't really fit anything else I chose. But it's not like any of it's gonna matter. So, Let's see. The punishment for dereliction, insubordination, misplaced faith, and sedition. I don't know if I want to do sedition because that feels stupid in the 40K universe. And also doesn't really track with what all the rest of my stuff is. But like I said, none of that is going to mean anything as far as I know. So I guess I could pick dereliction of duty, because if ever there was a reason to be a derelict of duty, it's watching Cadia blow up. Still gonna be named Celine. Because that's the variant of Serena that I use when I'm playing the character as dark and mysterious. Oh, I don't have to play the prologue again, but I haven't recorded the prologue, apparently. So we're going to play the prologue. Be thou the scourge of traitors. Let faith trample reason. Let thy weapon be zeal and thy armor contempt. Faith, honor, vigilance. I wonder what planet this is. Honor his name with the spilling of blood. This doesn't sound like good people. This feels like we're talking about Khorne. The reward for bravery is martyrdom. Except for that. I don't think Khorne cares about martyrs. Probably thinks it's funny.
Prisoners all secure, ma'am.
I'll check for myself if you don't mind.
Of course, ma'am.
Credit where it's due, Warhammer has some of the
But do
shiniest
beware.
grime I've ever seen.
Every one of them's a filthy heretic.
That one certainly is.
Dang.
Keep him intact. No accidents.
That's
My master
racist.
wants to interrogate him as soon as we reach the hive.
Of course, ma'am. Upon my life.
Upon your other eye.
This one, however,
Makes you wonder why we even bother shipping trash like that. Save a lot of data slate work just to process the execution notice now.
what do you say, criminal? Shall I put you out of your misery?
And ours, you would.
Be quiet. Well, nothing to say?
Just pop my left eardrum and I won't have to hear him no more.
I am a loyal servant of the throne.
But of course, I'll just let you out now then.
Shame you'll never get to prove that.
Neither will you.
Counterfire now!
Okay, it wasn't an uprising producer already here. It was boarding. So is this a Nurgle guy or just one of those people that look so messed up they assumed he's a Nurgle guy? He's going for the jump! The explosion was green, so I'm going to assume he was a Nurgle guy.
Come with us, brother. We have a way out.
Oh! So the guy with the jacked up face is a traitor.
Nothing. The foxes will be here to feed soon enough.
It still felt like a racist assumption, but well, they were right. 49, 63, 75. Where's my shovel? Give me my shovel. Yeah! My backstory says I'm from the trenches. I know this shovel well. Maybe that's why I have the shovel. Would I have had a different melee weapon if I wasn't from the trenches?
Fine. I'll kill every last cock in one.
Can I jump? I can't jump. What's up with that? Oh, hey.
Walker. Revolting.
I know how to do the swacka smacker. What happened to you? Okay. That happened to you. Oh, hey, more of them. I was going to question whether or not shovels can actually do that, but for one, if they're poxwalkers, they're probably softer. But also, I remembered the first chapter of Part 5 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and yeah, it kind of tracks. That shovel didn't even have jagged edges on it, even though that's not the side I'm hitting them with. Why am I not hitting them with the side with the jagged edges? I feel like if I'm trying to defend myself from crazy people with a shovel that has jagged edges on it, I should be using the serrated side. Climb. Escape the cell block. I feel like I already did when I jumped through a hole in the floor, but alright. They're fine. Who's coughing? They are no longer fine. Oh, hey. Well, I probably just came through that door. I'm just dumb and immediately forgetful. What's up with you guys? How are you so injured so fast? There's only been one explosion. Y'all suck at this.
I survived, Cadia. I will survive this.
The backstory I chose for you dictates that you were not on Cadia when it blew up? Like, I feel like the only way to survive Cadia is to have not been there. It's got less rocks than an asteroid field. You had to have not been there when that happened. Oh. Whoop! There you go! I'm pretty sure the serrated edge is the reason his head is over there now and his body ain't. Wait a minute. Bro stuck the dead Family Guy person pose. Don't you hit me when I'm doing dead memes. Get out of here.
For Creed.
For Creed. For honor. For fun. How many numbers do y'all walls need? Bird. Head towards the loading bay. What, am I already out of the cell block? It's almost like I already was out of the cell block or something. Hey, how you doing? Not great. CSR 986B QR code. Skull. And there's those numbers again. Tre 753. Sector 9D. Barracks. Yeah, how'd that work out for you, boyo? Also, the microphone is probably picking up the sound of the controller buttons being pressed. So, I mean, I don't think there's any avoiding that. It is a Yeti. But it's a nano Yeti, so maybe it hears things less than the big Yeti. That doesn't make any sense, but maybe. Order, deity, death. You got at least one of the three happening right now. Wait for pressure balance. Or do I have to authenticate? So I don't get why this worked, why I was able to get through the security checkpoint when I'm clearly a prisoner with a shovel that was covered in blood. Where did that go? Did the security laser clean the blood? Oh, hey. Y'all probably shouldn't have horns sticking out of your heads. It's clearly giving my shovel more purchase to rip your head off. Had you considered not having that?
Elevator looks operational. Has to be a way off this ship somewhere.
We're in space. Why do you think an elevator would take you out of the ship? If you can get out of the ship from an elevator, pretty sure you just die. I, for a second, thought this was a boombox with a skull sticking out of it. I mean, it could be. For all I know, for how Warhammer uses skulls, this could very well just be a boombox with a skull in it. Well, it was not a boombox. But also, why is that the only piece of scenery I can hit and it does something? Is there something to that? Do I have to hit one of these every level? I don't know. Okay, sounds like that's coming from that way. Ma'am, you had a gun, and you won that fight. How did this happen to you? How did you get pinned to a box with a Bowie knife when you had a gun? Y'all really suck at this.
Great.
There's some good texture on them pants for no reason.
Too, criminal.
Nah. I didn't survive Katie just to be a jackass like your partner.
You said you were a loyal servant of the throne.
I did.
I did.
Oh, I didn't know she was going to actually say that. Like most Warhammer games with dialogue, I'm just kind of mocking the universe right now. Now I have to use a gun, even though honestly it feels like the shovel's kind of better than the gun. I don't think this game even has difficulty settings, so I think it is what it is. Sit down. No berserker charging in the hallway, sir. Oh, you're my guy.
Storm Raptor, urgent extraction requested. The traitors have overrun the ship.
How does reloading a laser work?
Cross me and you're dead. You understand, criminal?
I live to serve. Nothing's changed.
Cross me and you're dead. I'm holding a laser rifle and you keep running around in front of me. Would you even know? I don't think you would. You got pinned to a box with a Bowie knife by a dude that had no gun. All he had was a spike in his head and screams. Pretty sure if I wanted to cross you, you'd have already been crossed. Switch between melee and ranged. I did get hurt at one point. The Tancred bashed. Hey. So I'm pretty sure that this game is by the Vermintide people, which is why the AI companion is so good.
Understood.
But I'm really not sure how reloading a laser is supposed to work, but it's what's happening. See, watch. So am I just putting in, like, clips of battery or something? I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's not even lasers. Maybe it's just really, really fast bullets. Nah, it's lasers. I'm going back to the shovel.
You're
Screw
actually
this.
not bad at this.
Copy
Thanks,
that.
it's the shovel. Is the handle long enough to be a shovel? Would it be a trench trowel? I don't think it gave it a name. But I'm gonna still be doing the whack-a-smacker with it. Alright, so... do y'all even get hit? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, my man's had a mace. He didn't even have a gun. Y'all really just really bad at this, huh? That was a Flashdance pose right there. Here I am. Thwack. Back of your ship looks like a frog. Brat. I want a hammer. Hammer!
Get out of here!
And the 41st millennium, hell only has one L in it. It's a good thing we still got that kind of belt.
Let's give them a welcome they won't survive!
That's the plan. I got this corner. He didn't even make it off the rail. Oh, grin me, boy, you're a fantastic shot. Sit down. This beat kind of reminds me of that song, Come With Me Now. Up, back in my corner. I was just not using stamina. I just carved through like 20 guys with a shovel. How did that not use stamina?
Nasozi, you done anytime soon?
Is that a grenade launcher with a bayonet?
Well, you coming or not?
Do I get better clothes?
You helped me. Maybe I can help you. No promises. You'll probably wind up dead.
I was dead anyway.
Very poetic. Just don't tell anyone I let an escaped prisoner save my life.
It was just a dagger. I'm pretty sure you could have took care of it yourself. You were just, oh no, I'm pinned to the wall with this dagger that my other arm can reach. Let me reach for this gun instead. I didn't save your life, I saved you from being stupid. Is that gonna blow up, or y'all just gonna let it stay out there with all the prisoners on it? Be not merciful. Kill the heretic with fervor. I bringeth death. Really? Bringeth? Alright. Welcome the judgment of the Emperor. The Emperor is all. I wonder how many of these there are. Flying skull. Do these still have brains in them, or is it all just circuitry and bones now? Some of them can talk, so I don't think I'm going to get an answer to that.
Welcome to the Morning Star, Inquisitor Grendel's void ship, and you're home from now until you're no longer of use to us.
Alright.
Report to the Strategium at once, and don't make me regret sparing your life.
Again, I spared yours. You really just piggybacked off of my decision. Although I would have been trapped there if I didn't spare your life, because I couldn't have called for an escape ship. Report to the Strategium. Hello.
So, the next step before we can...
Is this kind of no-oper the best we can recruit these days?
This one could be useful. Claims to be a loyal servant of the throne.
Scar
Sounds
Bros.
great.
This
I'm
is...
Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission briefings come through me. Let's see what you can do.
All right. Get to the Psychanium.
Is that a regular ass revolver? Is that a trench coat? Where did you find these? We're the year 41,000 and some change. Where are you getting these things?
Next up, you're to report to Stephanie at the Psychanium for additional training. Take my advice. Don't stare. She doesn't like it.
Has nobody ever questioned how that dude has a trench coat and a pistol?
If I'm honest, and I am seldom otherwise, I am not impressed. No wonder she recommended you for further training.
You know, I bet if we brought a psychic Null in here, you wouldn't be talking shit.
Welcome to the meat grinder. Everything here may feel real, but don't worry, you won't get hurt. Not unless you anger Persephone. Don't be alarmed by my little puppets, but do shoot them, or hit them, a lot, with whatever weapon takes your fancy. They won't feel it. They're not real. They exist only so that you can learn more about me and about the weapons you carry. Stay as long as you like. Stephanie likes the company and the taste of your bloodlust.
So do all these kinds of ships just have psychers plugged into them like that for training purposes, or is it just this one? They're like, oh, don't stare, she doesn't like it. Y'all plugged her into this room like a damn battery. I don't think it matters if I stare or not.
I will be your light in this shadowy world.
The meat grinder requires trust level 2. Okay. Reward: standard issue Munitorium Sapper Shovel and Kentrail MG LA Infantry Lasgun, or I guess it's IA Infantry Lasgun. Thanks, I probably won't ever use the Lasgun unless I have no choice. Sharpen your mind to hate. The man who has nothing can still have faith. It's not going to be faith in the Emperor. Hunt the mutant, kill the mutant. Take no comfort, there is none.
You've come to learn, yes? The Psychanium is just the place.
How come we're not allowed to punch
you
people?
You can chain light or heavy attacks in any order. Chain
Whap.
attacks have different
Whap.
angles of attack
Whap.
and damage properties.
I like how if you crack him in the face, it just knocks all of the mutant off. Hey, buddy. Let me get that mutant off your face. Bop. Congratulations, you're a regular dude now. Oh, nope. Bop. Oh, won't be doing a heavy attack. Oh. Okay.
Some weapons have a powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack.
What happens if I aim for the leg? Exactly what you think would happen when you hit a leg with a chainsaw. I like that. Oh.
Pushing can stagger groups of enemies. Pushing requires stamina.
Okay, pushing uses stamina. Can I push with the shovel?
Grenades can be
I think I
equipped
can.
and thrown. Each class has access to different grenades.
Hold that. I'm sorry. I didn't know that the grenade was going to hit you in the balls like that. It was on purpose that time. Hold that. Why is that the one that went down? It was at your feet. Why are you okay? I appreciate that you can just throw grenades directly at somebody's face.
Ability massively increases gun handling and damage for a brief time.
I can't wait to forget that's a thing I can do. Does it have a cooldown? There it goes. Got him! Alright, what next? Sword!
Dodging allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks.
I probably should have been doing that instead of just being so accurate. He has a chain hammer! I don't wanna. What do I have now?
Enemy attacks
Punch him?
initially damage your toughness.
Ow,
Once
ow.
your toughness is broken, they damage your health. Additionally, enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you have no toughness.
Sword.
Killing enemies in melee replenishes toughness. Each nearby teammate also grants toughness regeneration.
I just heard the word honor echo from somewhere in the room. Does it want to do it again? Yeah, that's... Praise the Emperor and something something speak something something. I didn't catch the second half of it. Anyway. Squad coherency. Martak! How you doing, buddy? Oh, he's gone.
That marks the end of basic training. You are now ready to serve. Should you
All right,
wish to further hone your knowledge, use armor-piercing weaponry and attacks to damage armored enemies.
His hammer is just a rock on a rebar.
You
Chainsaw!
can perform a unique follow-up attack after a push.
I did it wrong. Okay. There we go. Trust in the
Medipacks
Emperor.
and ammo crates can be picked up and deployed to aid your team.
Are y'all smacking us with subliminal messaging during training? Yeet. Seven 737. Zek! How you doing, buddy? Stop saying that.
Down
Zach, no!
teammates can be helped up.
Oh, it's Zappered now.
Incapacitated teammates are captured by the enemy, but can be rescued.
What do you mean captured?
Corruption is caused by certain attacks, items, or being downed. Corruption reduces maximum health. If you are downed when the last segment of your health bar is corrupted, you are incapacitated and captured.
What do you mean captured? Activate the Medicaid station. I hate it. Why is the medic station just half a guy with needles for arms?
Dangerous enemies can be tagged to alert your team. World markers can be placed to help coordinate your team's tactics.
Enemy sighted!
Sprinting helps avoid range fire. Crouching while sprinting performs a slide. Sliding helps evade attacks, similar to dodging.
Okay. Okay.
Closing with ranged enemies forces them to stop shooting and engage in melee combat.
Haha.
When ranged
Suppress.
enemies are shot at, they flinch, becoming suppressed. Suppressed enemies try to take cover and will not fire back.
Why does holding down the sights make me go into a gangster lean? What's up with that? Oh.
Enemy ranged attacks cause suppression, making it harder to land accurate shots. Get out of the line of fire to restore accuracy.
Okay. 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 Kill the enemy. He's not doing the gangster lean this time. Okay, so it took 5 shots to the
This
face.
marks the end of your advanced training. You now know everything you need to survive, Tertia.
Okay. Sidestep, 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 sidestep. It feels like this. Right, I was like, why is this going quicker than before? Because this time I didn't read all of the everything. Last time the first, like, half of the video was me reading all of the everything, and I didn't do that this time. So it's moving a lot quicker. Retribution is your birthright. Duty demands sacrifice. Condemn the damned to their reward. Alright, shovel. Yep, they sure are here. Nothing changed. That is exactly the stuff I already had, thank you. Cosmetics. I have not yet unlocked anything that's not this orange jumpsuit. Dang. Y'all really just want to send me out into the field as a convict in the convict clothes?
Seems the Inquisitor wants to take a look at you. Let's hope you don't disappoint.
Okay. Guess I'll just see if I can find my way over there. The Sanctum, what now? Dictatus. Oh, I can't slide in here. Boo. Knock, knock. I'm here to Sanctum. The doubter fails, the steadfast prevails. Hey, y'all know how to rhyme in the future. Intellect is the mask of the traitor. That doesn't make any sense. Vengeance never sleeps. Joint channel the boarding star. The path to victory begins with hatred. Through all our means we follow the Emperor's commands. Who trains thy hands for war? Y'all, apparently. By your scars shall we know you. But I chose to have, like, one scar. It will tell you nothing. Alright, cutscene. I'ma shut up.
I am Grendel. It is my honor to serve the God Emperor of mankind and fight the darkness that contaminates the Imperium. The supreme power of the Holy Inquisition is mine to wield. Who am I? The hive world of Atoma Prime is a vital stronghold of Imperial power. No matter the darkness, no matter the racking storms of space, Atoma Prime must stand resolute. But a threat has come. The very darkness I am sworn to deny. Who am I? I have learned that Atoma is cast by the dark stain of truth. Chaos is the arch-enemy of mankind. It is the damnation of the warp. It is everything I am sworn to oppose. Who am I? It can only be cast out by the light of the throne and the scourging touch of flames. Who am I? As an instrument of the Inquisition,
And no matter the risk to body and soul, I will purge the hives.
From top to bottom, and cut out every scrap of darkness I find. Who am I? I am a warrior! The omnipotence.
The music is cool and all, but why is the Inquisitor that this ship belongs to a servitor that's like a torso with a hologram face? What's up with that?
The clearly thinks you have what it takes, and as you've come through all that unscathed, Tertium shouldn't hold too many terrors for you. Report to the mission terminal for your first assignment.
So you're trying to tell me that because I made it through that indoctrination meeting with the torso with the hologram head, that I've been accepted by the Inquisitor and now I'm allowed to have clothes? Access the terminal. Penances. Well, since there's not been the bloat at the beginning of the video of me reading all of the everything, might as well go check out how the first mission works. Oh no, I immediately found a Karen. They actually gave their character the haircut too.
I will work on it right away.
Why are all y'all level 30? Alright, mission terminal. Is it gonna make me play with the other people?
Guess that means I can't have you executed. Not yet.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
This is the heart of the operation. Your best friend if you want to stay in my good books.
Is that supposed to be me now?
Atoma's in trouble. No two ways about it. The only hope we have in this mess lies in us sending our strike teams where they're needed. Making a difference wherever we can. For as long as we're still breathing. No guarantees on that last bit, by the way. So, ready to be a hero?
I'm ready to use my
Then
shovel,
think
sir.
Again. You're a reject. Fight like it.
What does that mean? Let's see, we got quick play. We got Maelstrom. Let's see, we got standard and then Auric level. Well, I'm not that. I also don't really want to play a public game because then it looks like I'm going to be forced to fight with random other people, whether I want to or not. And I don't really want to deal with that. Why is this stuff suddenly lit up now? Let's see. Disruption. The heretics are fueling a brewing, or excuse me, are brewing a pathogen in one of the Hourglass refineries. Get access and destroy it. You're headed for the Enclavum Barros up in Throneside to get its Aegis station back in our hands. A warlord is arriving. And I'm not trust level 2, so I probably can't do any of that. And then there's quick play, which has a bonus. A random mission with shorter queue times. You might be tasked with the strike teams that have already deployed. Okay, so I'm thinking if this is the kind of game where I have no choice but to play it with other people, just random people online, then I probably should just call it here. Up until this point, though, the gameplay seems fun. I'm interested in finding out what's going on in the plot, but if my options are play it with randos or find a way to play with friends and there's no crossplay, then I think I am probably going to stop this here. So,
I hope you're rested, Reject, because I have a particular mission that requires your attention. We have a chance to reshape the course of the war, and only a brief window in which to pursue it. Gather your preferred strike team, assuming you have one fit to fight, and report to the mission terminal.
You mean the terminal that I just backed away from? So am I supposed to be doing the special assignment thing then?
I'm glad you're here.
The Orthus Offensive. Wolfer's top lieutenants, the Karnak twins, have been spotted in the Torrent. Time to bring the fight to them. But this also is going to just force me into a game with actual random people. So, at this point, like I said, my thoughts on this are, it seems, okay. Oatmeal. Egg. It seems fun. I just don't really want to have to play it with random people, because I'm not really a big fan of doing that if I don't have to. But it definitely seems like the kind of game where if you've got a party, or if you're fine with playing with random people like Dinglebat over here, or Karen, wherever they went, then it's worth a try. It's on Game Pass on Xbox and computers. It's on Steam if you don't want to play it that way. And that's pretty much all the options that you have. But I think it's worth a try. So if you've got Game Pass, give it a shot. And then if you like it, probably get it on Steam so that you have more options of people to play it with. And that's going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, a like and a subscribe will be groovy. If you didn't, you don't need to do either one of those things. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well so that you're notified of future uploads. And I will see y'all in the next video. Later.